We live.
Okay, my Instagram gonna be on you. Welcome to Ear Hustle TV. Ear Hustle TV is presented to you by Bad and Bougie Entertainment. I'm your host, Miss Nikki, the CEO. We have our other beautiful host, Dr. Canisia Gaskin. Today we have a special guest, Third Eye. Welcome to Ear Hustle TV.
Hey, Grams.
Okay, the fuck.
Welcome to Ear Hustle TV. Welcome to Ear Hustle TV. Can you let everybody know how to get in touch with you via social media?
You can follow me on Instagram underscore the third eyes underscore. No, that matter of fact, that Instagram got deleted. Third eyes 3 is my new Instagram, and you can follow me on Twitter underscore the third eyes underscore.
Okay. So, can you tell us how you got the name Third Eye?
Just seeing through a different perspective for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
hmm
Okay, so how did you get into the music industry?
Just listen to my first screw tape and stuff like that. Just saying, jamming. You know what I'm saying? Listen to Screw growing up, listen to my uncles and all them, listen to Zero and all that. Zero is actually my favorite rapper. So
Okay, I'm a
yeah,
huge Zero fan
So,
as
what
yeah.
well.
inspired you to even come up with the idea to begin performing music?
For the most part, like I said, really just growing up listening to Houston culture. You know what I'm saying? Just infatuated by it, and just listening to it and grinding for the most part. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, can you tell us how to get in contact with you
I
on
mean,
your
like I said, you
social
can
media
follow me
outlets?
on social media underscore the third eyes underscore on Twitter, and also you can follow me on Instagram at my new page Third Eyes 3 RDEYES the number 3.
Okay. So, I'm a huge Zero fan as well.
Yeah,
So,
me
what
too.
inspired you to do rap music?
For the most part, like I said, just listening, screw tape, listen to all type of music. Like I said, I grew up on Biggie, grew up on Screw, grew up on a lot of different type of cultural music for the most part. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay, she kind of threw
Yeah,
me
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. We threw everybody off. I'm like,
out
yeah,
there.
definitely,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to apologize for the interruption at the beginning of the video. Um, so again, I want to welcome you to the show. I do apologize. Thank you for coming to the show. So do you have any projects coming up?
Like I got a project with D got getting ready to come out. It's called TTG. Just posted that on my page. That's actually getting ready to drop. I don't know if I'm gonna put it through Soul South or GT right now, but yeah, it's gonna go through somebody.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So are you an independent artist?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you want to go ahead and share with Dr. Gaskin and I and some of the listeners and your fans some of your music?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I got a song called Texas Made, you know what I'm saying, that's getting ready to drop. Well, it's actually dropped, but I got that on YouTube right now at 100K views. Y'all go on YouTube, check out Third Eyes, Texas Made on YouTube. It's going down a major way. I also got a song with Big Swift back in the day when I signed with him called Welcome to Houston.
Oh,
That's
okay.
if platinum producer Big Swift in Houston. I was signing him for a little bit. Welcome to Houston's on YouTube too, with 105,000 views. And then you
Okay.
got another single called South Side of that, you know what I'm saying? Pushing numbers 2, and that's with D Range, Cloverland Hitman.
D Range, okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to D Range, this
yeah,
family.
yeah.
Big shout outs to D
Just
Range.
fam, all that. Yeah,
Okay, Clover G.
exactly. So yeah,
All
shout
right.
out him and Capone, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Black Al Capone. Shout
Yeah.
out to Lil Flip and all of the Clover G family. Okay, well, which one do you want to introduce first?
I'm gonna play this song called Texas Made. I don't know this thing's. Yeah, I'm gonna play my single called Texas Made. That's what I'm gonna play first. So I'll go ahead and run it.
Go
Okay,
ahead and run
bet.
it.
Oh, I think y'all think.
You may have to turn the volume up a little. Yeah, turn it up.
I think his thing's messed up. Yeah, his thing's messed up.
Let me
Excuse
step
me.
out just a second. Let me get us the
Yeah,
mix.
no problem.
So, can you tell us while we're waiting a little bit about the song?
All right, the song is basically about what I'm saying, the Texas culture, just swangers, you know what I'm saying, just listen to music, chopping screw music, candy paint, swangers, drink, all that, for the most part.
Okay. And the lyrics is just about the chop and screw you
Oh
sing.
no, the lyrics, like I said, is just about the Texas and the Houston culture period. So if you listen to Texas Made, you're gonna get pretty much what what the Houston vibe is pretty much about, or
The
just being
Houston
from
vibe.
Texas period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
There's something wrong with this. Yeah, this part.
It's not connected to your phone.
No,
They player made trill ass niggas.
see, this part's weak. Cause it keeps sliding out.
We use that thing every. Yeah.
Can we hear it from the phone? Like just put
Like,
but just put the phone up to the speaker.
okay. Oh no.
Sorry for the technical
No, you hold it up to
difficulties,
your-
guys. You can
your
hold it
mic.
up to your speakers.
This speaker.
Yeah,
That's another way of doing it.
it pick up real good.
That's cool. Let's see, Mavis. See, we gotta do it the regular way. I ain't even used to doing all this. Can we try plugging it up again? Okay.
Because it's gonna not really. I mean, if it ain't connected now.
Yeah, and connecting. I mean,
Connected, so I guess you can just talk about it.
yeah, we just
Okay,
talk
so
about
let's
it. Yeah,
just
talk
talk
about it.
about your show. Sorry, I apologize. for
Nah,
the
you
technical
good. You good.
difficulties.
I ain't even tripping. What's
So
up?
just tell us what inspired you to write your song. Write the song.
Oh,
Tell us
like
a
I
little bit about
said,
the song and what inspired you.
Texas Made was just pretty much just, you know what I'm saying, being influenced by the Texas culture, what you see every day in Houston, slabs, candy paint, all that. So I'm just talking about that, drink, all that. Just talking about, normal day in Texas,
Oh,
for
okay.
sure.
So do you have any music with the Clover G's?
I got a song with D Range right now called Southside out right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay. So do you have any shows coming up?
I got a show coming up this Saturday with DJ Massive at the One Club in Spring, Texas.
Oh, okay. The
Mhm.
One Club in Spring, Texas. Um, so what made you decide that you wanted to do rap, and who inspired you?
Like I said, what made me decide doing rap? Just pretty much, I just been messing with music my whole entire life. But I grew up around music. My people did music. You know what I'm saying? So, what really inspired me, like I said, just listen to my first screw tape and the freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Man, I came down all that. So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was infatuated by that.
So, well, I guess well, let me reiterate the question. Who are some of the artists that you would like to work with?
Okay, Sauce Walker.
Sauce Walker.
For sure. Sauce, yeah, he gave that new drip sound in Houston. Sauce, let's try to see. Gucci, you know what I'm saying? Even though he's not from Texas, I can,
Yeah.
go from different perspectives. Yeah, Gucci, Sauce, uh, who else? I mean, Key Glock, Dolph. I can go, a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah.
What would
Yeah.
you take from them? Like what part of them that inspired
They
you?
hustle. I mean,
Yeah.
for the most part, Gucci got to hustle. When Gucci was locked up, Gucci was still, albums after albums after albums after albums. It's his hustle. I like, Dolph came in the game independent. So everybody I like is because they hustle. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Yeah, for the most part.
Oh, okay. So, we have a car show coming up. So I know the industry is a little dangerous nowadays. How do you feel about the dangers of the industry nowadays?
Dangerous. I mean, just stay to yourself. You stay to yourself. You ain't got to worry about much. But like even then, you can still sliding some stuff. But like I said, just be aware of your surroundings and just stay in your own lane, do your own thing. And for the most part, you do that. You ain't got to really worry about that. Yeah.
Do you write your own music?
Yeah, I write my own music, and sometimes I freestyle.
You freestyle?
Hmm.
Can you give me a freestyle?
Oh no, not today.
Not today.
Not today.
See, when you
Not
freestyle,
today.
You gotta
now,
be
when
ready.
When you the
When
Clover
you say
G,
you
now, when
freestyle, you
now,
gotta
if
be
you hanging
ready.
with the Clover G, you gotta be like the freestyle king. You gotta
be ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
See, I know the Clover G's. Now that's family.
Nah, I
Yeah,
just did a
but
song with
okay,
D Range. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
ain't
the
gonna
that's the
pressure
homie.
you. I ain't gonna pressure you
Yeah.
now. I ain't gonna pressure you. But But you got to be on point now. Anybody
for
can
sure.
ask you. Now,
No,
that's a
I'm
part.
be on, I'm be on point,
That's
but
a
I'm
part
just chilling right
yeah,
now.
okay.
Just chilling right now.
I
Chilling right
respect the chill, but
now.
at any point, somebody, because
Promoting
yeah,
yourself.
anybody,
Yeah.
I could be anybody about to give you a bag and be like, hey, let me see what you got. I might
You
be
got
able
me
to
a
take you
bag.
to
You
a
got me a
whole.
bag. Then it's
Yeah,
a
I
different
mean,
story. It's a different
but you don't
story.
No,
know.
you marketing
You
yourself.
don't
Yeah,
even,
I
you don't
mean,
even know who watching.
most definitely, most
You know,
definitely.
it
Yeah,
could be some scouts out there watching. You know what I'm saying? You
most
never
definitely,
know who watching.
most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm just kidding. But you never know who's watching. Um, and that's that's a part of being in the industry. Anybody can stop you and say, hey, let me see what you got. You can walk up to a DJ and you might have something and you, okay, let me see what you got, get on the mic. You never know who's in the club. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I mean, and it's just a part of being an artist. You can walk in the club and just say, hey, give me the mic, let me see what you got. I know
Yeah.
at Headquarters Lounge they have freestyle night. They just hand you the
Oh yeah,
hand
most
you the mic.
definitely.
Yeah,
I do that, yo. Everybody
yeah,
not freestyle, but I'm
yeah,
just chilling right now.
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
just chilling right now.
And sometimes I always just put people on the spot to see what they got. Um, but I like your little chill
Yeah,
mode.
I'm chilling.
I like your little chill energy. It's okay to be chill.
Yeah.
So where are you from?
I'm originally from Bryan College Station, but I've been out here like 7, 8 years. I graduated from TSU with my master's. So,
Oh, okay. What you
yeah,
have a master's in?
transportation, marine, and logistics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you write music for anybody else?
Nah, just myself.
Just yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, you just cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm most part. Just be chilling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies, like I said, I make music. I play games. I do what everybody else be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Smoke, chill, go out with friends. For the most part.
Oh, okay, okay. So who's your show with? Are you opening for somebody?
Like I said, it's actually for G Herbo. It's actually just like I said, I've been working with DJ Master for a minute, so he just told me to come out, hop on the show right quick, and after that we're gonna open up for G Herbo. So
Okay,
yeah,
you ready?
yeah. I mean, shit, it's another day. Another
So
day.
the music that you have, what platforms can we find it on?
It's on all platforms. It's through So South. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever you think of, Pandora, Tidal, all that.
Oh, okay.
So, what have been some of your experiences of you becoming an artist that you like to share? Like when you first started, was it difficult? Were you a little shocked? Could you share with the audience?
I mean, as far as being difficult, like I said, I tell everybody, it's not difficult. You just gotta have a budget. As long as you got a budget and you got good music, then the right people, then it's good. But you gotta have the right people and the right budget. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. When I'm the type of person, and I know you cooling and you're chilling. How are you when you perform? What is your crowd participation like?
Oh, different. Like when I'm actually in the crowd, you know what I'm saying? Like this chill mode, like nah, totally different person. Like I got a single called Flex Finessing. That's my first single. Y'all go check that on YouTube. But yeah, you'll see a different type of energy. Like I'm on a billboard and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have and the reason I ask is because I put events together. My company is Bad and Bougie Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I put events together. You know what I'm saying? And like I just said, do a freestyle for me. You're like, no, I'm just chilling. And what if I say, okay, we got a big car show coming up. I already have
Showcase.
15. Yeah, I have a big car show coming up, and I already have 15 artists, including Lil Hawk, Young L, sometimes Lil Flip, Lil Kiki, D Range, D Range. I'm forgetting D Range, Young Nook. Young Nook is performing. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of them coming out to perform. We got Nook the Crook out there. We got Youngster with Flow. We have a lot of artists. We got Elo the Great coming out there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And those are people. We got Slim Minister. We got Harvey Love. We got DJ Tricky C. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of people coming out there. We got ISIS coming out there, Exotic Pop. You know what I'm saying? They show up a little hawk, and so you never know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
So I just
never saying
I just put you on the spot, and I'm somebody that throw showcases, and I could have say, okay, hey, we got spring break coming up. We
Yeah.
trying to get such and such. So, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that I wouldn't put you on the show, but I'm somebody that puts shows together.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
not saying that I wouldn't put you on the show, but
Yeah.
you never know who you're talking
Yeah,
to.
most
You know what I'm
definitely. Yeah.
saying? But yeah, so
I mean, the only reason I say I want freestyle, I mean, I ain't got no first of all, I ain't got no beat. You know, second
you
of all,
don't
this
need a
ain't.
freestyle.
I mean, like I said, we need a beat. We need all that. If y'all want me getting in tune, we need a beat.
Yeah,
We need a
okay.
beat. Yeah, for sure. We need a beat.
Yeah. No, but I'm not saying that I
Yeah.
wouldn't put you on the show, but I'm just saying that that's just an example.
Yeah.
I'm somebody that could put you on. I'm the
No,
person that
I
would
know,
put
I know
you on
you
the
are.
show.
Now, I ain't knocking what you saying. I'm just saying, like, nah, I ain't right now.
And
Yeah,
I think from my perspective, sitting over here as a business coach, is that my first vibe is I'm looking for the personality. And so when you do different interviews, you looking at how the person bring the vibe into the setting, and how you can get information from them. So which we respect the chill mode. We respect it, but when you come for an interview, you come for people to know who you are.
Yeah.
You come for people to know who you are, not to not get the information that they need so they can come follow you. We bring people on the show so they can come follow you, so you can have that chance to be in the spotlight. And you never know who see you, just like she's saying, and it takes off. So this just like little nuggets and words of wisdom.
Yeah, like I said, this ain't my first interview. That's why I was just like, no, I'm just chilling today because I did 1,000 interviews, but I'm not knocking what y'all saying. It's just right now I'm just chilling. That's all.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate you coming to the
Just
show.
chilling. My fault, no disrespect.
No,
like,
I'm not taking it
Yeah,
as
yeah.
disrespect.
Yeah.
I'm not taking it disrespectful.
yeah,
I'm just
like
saying,
I'm
you
just
know.
chilling. It's just like I just don't feel like freestyling. I'm just chilling, but
No,
no.
no pressure.
Yeah.
It's no pressure. No pressure.
Okay. My fault.
Yeah.
My apologies.
No, you don't
Yeah.
have to apologize. There's nothing to apologize
Okay.
for. We're just talking. We're just having a conversation. We're just doing an interview.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Because I mean, it's nothing to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. We're just talking.
Well.
So yeah. But anyway, so like we can continue with the conversation, but
I mean, what's up? What's up?
nothing. I'm just laughing because you looking at me like, hey, no.
I'm just like, cause I'm just like, I just told y'all I didn't
You
want to
just
freestyle.
no.
I'm just chilling.
Don't get it
Okay.
wrong. Don't
Yeah.
get it wrong. Your mood is so mellow that it's just hard to ask the question. It's just hard
No,
to
y'all can ask any question.
questions.
I'm gonna answer the question. Just
Mhm.
ask any question y'all feel like. I'm gonna answer the question.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like just cause I'm chilling, I mean, I'm gonna answer the question. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we need you to tell us something about you.
I mean, what y'all want to know? Y'all like this is the whole point. What y'all want to know about me? Like, as far as I'm 28, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing music since I was about 16. I moved down here about 8 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Some of my influences are Zero, like I said, Zero, Gucci.
Mhm.
What I want to do with as far as music, as far as in the music, career, make it. Just make it like anybody else for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty small.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
And then some of the people I like I told you I want to work with Sauce Walker, and the reason why Sauce because I feel like he got that new drip sound in Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's one of my big influences as far as the company, the Houston culture, because he actually got a new sound in Houston. Watching anime, all that. And so I fuck with Sauce Walker. That's somebody I actually want to do
And his
music with.
personality.
Yeah,
He has a
very
outgoing
very loud
personality.
personality. So I like Sauce Walker.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's who I want to work with in Houston for the
Yeah.
most part. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. See, yeah.
You know,
And would you mentor? Would you be a mentor for up and coming? What would you tell what would you tell up and coming artists?
I mean, for hit these showcases, hit these podcasts, these interviews, these radios, all that. Like I told you, like I said earlier, you definitely gotta have a budget. You got a budget. I mean,
most definitely.
you know what I'm saying? Then everything is good. We gotta have good music, a good budget, and just the right people. Rather they get PR, a good team, or just good people around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to be motivated. Yeah. And don't get and it's always good to take constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, like I do talent shows and I do showcases, and sometimes even on talent shows and even on showcases, sometimes we have good days and we have bad days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
Still gotta
so
show
yeah,
up.
and don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Because like whenever I do talent shows, I don't like for people to boo. You know what I'm saying? I don't like my artists. I don't like the artists on the showcases to get booed because I don't want them to get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Because they make that one boo on that bad day may make them not want to do music anymore. You know what I'm saying? So some people may not have tough skin. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It may
So
discourage you.
yeah. So I don't want anybody to be discouraged. You
I
know. So
mean, as far as being an artist, you gotta be prepared for that. If you ask me, I mean, not everybody's gonna rock with your music, and that's just something
exactly.
like if you gonna be, what's the word I'm looking for? You're gonna be soft. That's the only word I'm looking for. If you're gonna be soft, I mean, it's not for you. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. And
It's
everybody
like
is
to be
not built
honest
like
with
that.
you, like everybody's not gonna like your music. So for the most part, like I said, I'm chill right now. But if you
Mhm.
listen to my music, totally different.
Mhm.
Like I'm turned up, like for
Mhm.
real, for real. So everybody might not like that turned up music.
No, no, no,
You know
no.
what I'm
I
saying?
believe you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everybody might just like some chill music. So
Yeah.
it all depends on
Mhm.
like if I
It depends on the mood.
if I go in front of a crowd like Currency, like I don't know if you know what Currency is. Okay, Currency is a laid back, smoking weed type of rapper, like
Mhm.
Dollar Sign, that's Slim Thug's rapper.
Mhm.
So people like
Love
that.
Slim Thug. Shout out to Slim
So people like that who just got the smoking vibe, I might not fit in that
Thug. Mhm.
because you listen to my music, it's turned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I
I
might
get it.
not fit in that crowd. So they
Mhm.
might, oh no, we're not rocking with that.
Yeah.
But don't mean it don't go hard. Just
Exactly.
people not just
Exactly.
yeah. So
Exactly. I get it. He looked like your turn.
I mean, I'm just asking questions because I don't want y'all to like ask a question. I'm gonna answer. I ain't tripping. That's whatever's on your mind.
No, 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 no. Well, I'm listening to you.
I said what I had to say. I mean, what y'all gotta
Do you
ask.
have any upcoming events or
Like I said, I got an event.
projects?
I got an event this Saturday with DJ Massive at the One Club in Spring, and I got a project with D Gotti get ready to come out. Yeah.
So any projects that you want to do that you want to do in the future, such as ask anybody to be on their showcase or perform in different,
Any project like what is explain more? What are you saying?
like any projects that you want to do as an artist, like
As
you
an
want to
artist?
work on your own track, you want to come up with your own beats, you want to take on somebody to collab with.
Like that's the only thing I got left. I want to do as far as an artist, just make it major, and then doing songs with a couple of my favorite rappers. That's about it. And as long as I do that, make a couple $100,000 from shows, I'll be good. I say I did it. You know what I'm saying?
The song that you were just trying to play on there, you can't find it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, because I believe it would play better on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah,
Huh?
I mean, while we're talking, do you want to go ahead and try to find it on YouTube?
I
Because
mean, y'all want me to play it?
well, not on that one, but like on your phone.
On the phone, y'all still want me to play it onto the mic? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because like if you play it on the phone the way that you were playing on the phone, it'll hang up. Because I would still like to hear your music.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
You can hold it right here.
Yeah, because the music, it'll
Okay.
pick up.
This shit too easy. It is. I'm a Texas made player, made trill ass nigga. Still chopping on Blaze Wood, will ass nigga. Still having things, slow up in the turning lane. Pouring up Easter paint, shipping Kurt, go bang. I'm a Texas made player, made trill ass nigga. Still chopping on Blaze Wood, will ass nigga. Still having things, slow up in the turning lane. Pouring up Easter paint, shipping Kurt, go bang. Fifth wheel, holding swingers, just hit the fender. Chopping boys like Machete, throw them in the blender. I make hoes give me bread like boy,
More turn, you know what I'm saying?
don't flip a wood grain in my denim. I'm rocking Gucci, breaking hoes by the coochie. I'll smoke you like a doobie. My truths be the truest. Game fluid, straight gangster music. Got a Glock, but we know you ain't gon'
Because
fucking use it.
I know it's good because I follow you on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I know what your music is
Yeah.
like. That's what made me contact you.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
sipping Kirko demon food. I'm a Texas made player, made trill ass nigga. Still chopping on blades, will ass nigga. Still having things, slow up in the turning lane. Pouring up Easter paint, sipping Kirko bang. I'm a Texas made player, made trill ass nigga. Still chopping on blades, will ass nigga. Still having things, slow up in the turning lane. Pouring up Easter paint, sipping Kirko bang. Sipping purple potion, no bragging, no boasting. I pop a nigga like a toaster, all slow roast ya.
So like I said, it's definitely turning, you know what I'm saying?
But I keep plenty men, not a farmer, but a lamb. My diamonds fruity, like toucan sound. And I be smoking OG Afghan, get high, never land. And I be chopping on boys like propeller. Made a bad bitch, got a groove straight from Stella. And I be smoking good shit, wood grain, rib serve. I done sip bad bitches, I done pimp, yeah. And I done put them right on Bissonnette. And she gave me that check, made that fucking pussy wet. I'm a Texas made player, made trill ass nigga. Still chopping on blades.
And I also got one single that I put out. That was actually my first single that I made the radio with High C and them, called Flex Finesse,
Yeah.
back in 2017. I'm gonna let y'all listen to that right quick.
Yeah. So I knew your music was good. I just kind of wanted you to open up. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I said.
I just wanted you to open up because that's why I contacted you. You know what I'm saying? So that was the only thing.
Okay, yeah, most definitely. I appreciate that. Yeah.
I just wanted you to, be comfortable and relax and open up. That's it.
I'm just chilling. Like I said, I'm just chilling for the most part.
Yeah. So that was it. So when did, and I know that we asked the question, it sounded like it's repetitive, but I'm saying, when did you know that you wanted to become a rapper? Not why.
2016.
2016. So later in life.
Yeah, later in life. Yeah, it wasn't nothing like, I always want to be a rapper. Nah, never was that. You know what I'm saying? It really was like my sophomore year in college.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when you started listening to the culture.
Nah, I've been listening to culture, but that's when I actually went and did it. Like, went to the studio and actually did it, and went to the studio and was like, okay, I actually make good music. I was like starting to let my people hear it around campus, and I was like, yeah, this actually go hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you went to TSU?
Yeah, went to TSU, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we have another artist out waiting on us, and I would like for you to come back. And after this show, I know I can't make it to your first one. Do you have another show coming up?
Right now I just got that one. Like I said, any shows coming up, I'll shoot them your way. But right now, that one for sure this Saturday.
And then when I have some more shows,
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, because the next two I have are full. I have Elo the Great. He has the album release. Elo, shout out to
Elo.
Elo the Great has a album release party at Headquarters Lounge, September the 24th. And then of course we have the LB Production and Bad and Bougie Entertainment car show, which will be and Willie Watts car show, which will be on Street Flavor. That will be October the 2nd, which you can you can come to. That one is full, but we'll also have we'll have something for spring break. So,
yeah, most definitely.
Just come out and check us out, and just just listen for me to start posting whenever I'm having events, and just tap in. So I didn't want you to think that I wouldn't put you on the show.
No, that's what I said. Like, I apologize if I sounded like no disrespect. No, like I was just like, I'm a type of person. I would freestyle. I just want a beat. Like, I just want a beat. If y'all give me a beat, I'll freestyle right now. I just don't want to freestyle a cappella.
Okay.
I'm from
because when you said Clover G, that's my
no.
You know what I'm saying?
I did a song with D Range. Shout out D Range. I know Capone.
All of them.
Yeah, I actually got
Jay Bird.
Some of my first couple mixtapes.
My son is Clover G and King Life, and then
who's your son?
King Shermo.
Okay, yeah. See the
Lil Flip is my nephew.
Okay, then D Range then
most
for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, so like I said, for the most part, if you give me a beat right now, I'll wreck it right for you right quick. But just gotta give me a beat. You know what I'm saying? Give me a beat. It's cool.
Look, I'm the momager. Now, look, you can't freestyle. I most definitely can't give you no beat.
Yeah. Nah, I can see that. Okay.
But
You
we
get it?
appreciate you.
Yeah.
Okay, most
We
definitely.
appreciate you coming in, and if we made you feel uncomfortable,
No,
in
no,
any
no,
kind
no,
of
never
way-
that. No, I
Yeah,
just
I
that's
just
why I said
wanted
I
you to open up.
apologize if I did sound rude. Like it's never.
No,
you
no,
know,
no, no.
never
You didn't sound rude. We just wanted
Nah.
you to up. This is the room where we most
I
definitely
think
cut up in
the,
here.
the main thing is we wanted you to open up so the audience can see your personality.
Yeah,
That
Ah.
way that sometimes it's to be on other different platforms, they have different audiences that may not know about you.
Most
And
definitely.
so when we try to share the love and spread the love, we want them to be able to get the fullness of you.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't anything to
Oh
say
no, no,
that,
that's why I wanted to say.
that's what we
I
wanted.
apologize if I sounded rude now because I don't take none what y'all said. No
I think
disrespect.
the
No.
beginning of the show kind of
Yeah,
all kind of
like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
that
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was like, "Hello, Papa." We was like, "What?"
No,
So
she
who?
no, she said no, she said and Grams like 'cause she called herself Grams. I'm like, what the hell? Why did you come butt up in the goddamn conversation? That's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we was
Yeah,
all like,
yeah, that's
"What?"
weird. I'm like, what?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but
I know you gonna correct it.
That's what's in my mind. Like,
it was like you could hear crickets, and we was like,
what was that? I know because the way he looked, I know he
He
gonna
said, "What
correct
the-"
it. Oh yeah,
and we
yeah.
just all was like, "What?"
I know he gonna correct it. He so most definitely.
Yeah, 'cause
That's probably what was on his
we
mind.
was out. It just got quiet in the room.
What happened was it ended up shifting.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
everybody
It was
just
like,
got quiet because we didn't even know what to ask. Yeah, because we was
that was totally.
we couldn't even think after
Yeah, I'm
that.
like,
Because that's the crunk room right
yeah.
here. But we most definitely
Yeah,
thank
we
you
appreciate
for appreciate you for coming, and hopefully and prayerfully you'll come back, and most definitely whenever I can get out to your shows, and most definitely come to ours.
Okay, most definitely. I pull out. Just let me know, and I'll just pop out. Even if I can't perform, just pop
Okay,
out.
you know I'm the post queen.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I said, I'll pop out.
Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning.
Hey, yo,
It's
huh?
done, it's done.
We appreciate you.
Thank you. Shout out to Club of G's. Yes. Yes.
Are they coming or were they out there? Y'all excuse that we're in transition between switching artists to come on. So
This was a very interesting.
it was different. It was a different interview. We just try to feel the mood, try to feel the vibe. Let's see. Is he ready? Is he out there?
This has been an interesting interview.
Is he out there?
Let me see.
Yeah. Hey, we live.
It's 5.
We live at 5. So what do you have upcoming?
I have 2 shows coming up actually. I have September the 24th. We have Elo the Great. He has an album release party. We have performance so far. We have, of course, Elo the Great. We have my artist. Shout out to Youngster with Flow. He is doing so well. He is really coming up. We have Rico. Rico. He's with Rico is coming up. We have Young Nook. What's
Young
up, Young
Nook?
Nook? We have Rico, and then we have a couple of other artists coming on. I just talked with Lady G. I just met Lady G today. She's also performing on the. She's also performing at the club at the. They messed me up. She's also performing at the. I don't even know what the thing. Yeah, she's. I'm trying, girl. I'm stuttering. She's also performing at the car show. We have the LB Production and Bad and Bougie Entertainment car show also with Willie Watts. We have DJ Tricky C. We're doing a tribute to Big Mello. We have Harvey Love. We have a tribute to my 2 sons, which are King Shermo and Hello Chopper. we have a lot of performances. We have Young Al. We have I believe we have Young Hawk and Isis from Exotic Pop. We have Cam Isaiah. Shout out to Cam Isaiah. We have um, who else? We have Youngster with Flow. We have Rico. We have it's so many. We have
What's the name of
Too
the
Fancy. The name of it's the Crank It Up Car Show. Old school Crank It Up Car Show. LB.
address?
It's at the B&H Ranch. It's also going to be the weekend of the Madison High School reunion.
Oh,
yes.
so it can be massive.
It's family friendly, so they're going to have a kids zone. Let me see who else. We're going to have low riders. Low riders are welcome. Slingshots are welcome. Slab lines are welcome. We're going to have street flavor. Shout out to D Solo. Shout out to LB. Shout out to Willie Watts. Shout out to Mr. Sam. It's his ranch. We have Jay Xavier performing. He's also going to do a car show for a song he did with Lil Kiki. We have Too Fancy, Ham Clark. We have Slim Minister performing. We have like 15 artists. Let me see who else we have. I hate to do names because I hate to forget who all
And
is
I'm sure you're
performing.
going to forget.
I know, because it's a Bad and Bougie Entertainment. It's a lot, and I hate to. Let me see. We have Rico. I keep forgetting names. We have a lot of artists coming out. We have Mickey Soul Food will be there. Shout out to Cynthia, that's LB's fiance, Nita Bailey. They'll also be out setting up the. They'll also be out there. They'll be setting up the VIP sections. Let me see. God, I hate doing names because it's so many. We have Street Dreams Car Team. Of course, my grandbaby, he'll be out there in his little four-wheeler. I think he'll be leading the slab line. Our artists that are performing, they'll be leading the slab line out. So it's real huge. It's so many people, so many cars. We're gonna have the stage in the middle of the cars, so the performers will be in the middle of the cars. So it's gonna be huge. Albie, he's getting so many calls about so many people are still trying to get on the show, to perform. So it's October the 2nd. It starts people should roughly start getting there about 3:00 because it's real huge. So he have people coming. I mean, it's like so many people are still trying to get on the show. Like we literally had to stop taking entertainers, but we are having another one. We also are putting together. LB is also putting together in November. We're trying to do November the 6th to do a DJ extravaganza. So it's kind of like a battle of the DJs on the Kima Boardwalk. So we're negotiating something. And also I had the R&B show, which was amazing this weekend at 5 Central. So I'll have another one. Shout out to all the artists that came out. We had a huge turnout. So we'll also be doing another R&B show. So I'll be talking to the owner again tomorrow. So I'll have dates for another R&B show. Let me step out one more time to get the artists of Hustle Town.
Have a seat right here. Hello, how are you doing? Dr. Gaskin, how you doing?
Okay, this is the man that makes it happen.
Sure am. Sure am.
Okay. Let's get going. We have Hustle Town in the house. Go ahead and let us know what you do at Hustle Town.
Well, I do a lot of things in Hustle Town Inc. I created this brand about, I want to say 6 months ago. I started it with the vision of bringing Houston together as a whole, as a city, because I strongly believe there's a fluctuation of people moving over here. Now, I'm not talking about just from the United States, I'm talking about all over the world. I'm personally Mexican, and I can say my mother chose this city for a particular reason. To when she came over here from this country. She saw the opportunity and the abundance that it has. And I just feel like I was born in Houston, Texas, baby.
Wait a minute. I follow your page, and everything that I see you do, you've only built that in 6 months.
Yeah.
That is very impressive.
Just started,
Oh, wow. It looked like you have been doing that forever.
you know. I saw it, an opportunity. I was in a different endeavor back 6 months. So that was used to be an old page of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I already had some footwork with connecting people out. And I decided, well, since it didn't work out on that business,
Mm-hmm.
well, why don't I try this out? Honestly, just started as a hobby, just because, for one, again, I love Houston. It's
Mm-hmm.
my city. It's where I was born. It's a place I love. All my family comes from here
Mm-hmm.
for the most part.
Mhm.
Not to mention they're from Mexico as well.
Right.
And just took the chance to do it. I got a camera. I got a phone. I got to go with my words.
Mm-hmm.
So why not?
So branding, you do branding.
So I promote businesses, services, anybody who has some sort of hustle inside them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I try and believe the hustle is something that we should all have, especially in these times.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the pandemic that happened.
Yes.
A lot of people lost their jobs. I was a blue collar worker myself before I took over my other endeavor that I will talk about soon.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just something that I just saw an opportunity with. And so I was like, okay, well, since there's a big fluctuation of people over here, what's the best way to get them connected, And it's with my brand, Hustle Town Inc.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not only solely for Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking more in terms of worldwide.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
international.
Yeah.
Because I think Hustle Town can be anybody's Hustle Town,
Mm-hmm.
wherever you're from.
So when you say connect, because what I'm trying to get the audience of the viewers who don't know
Mm-hmm.
what you're doing a clear picture. So you saying connect. How do you connect them? I guess will be one, and then what type of collaboration you do, and what specific what are the specifics of your company?
Yeah, okay. So I connect them by posting my content on my page. I go around and I do interviews. At times, that or I just take a picture of them and be like, hey, check out Homeboy. He's selling shoes. He's doing kicks. Go follow him. That way they go on my page. They see all these different hustlers, if you will. And we like, okay, because a lot of people got me confused at one point. Just to clear it out, just to make it clear that I belong with Hustle Town Network.
Yeah, they have another Hustle Town.
See?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not Hustle Town
Because I think I looked.
Yeah.
That's what I looked.
Not Hustle Town Network. I'm my own brand. So a lot of people were mistaking me for them, and they thought I was only solely doing promotions for artists and musicians. No, I think it's everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that has to do
So
with
basically,
voices.
you promote the person. Say, for instance, we were to say, okay, we want you to promote Ear Hustle TV. We could give you a podcast. We give you a picture. You go on there and you'll promote us.
That's correct.
And then your audience will see it on your page, and that's how they'll be familiar with us.
That's correct.
Okay, so it's a collaborative networking.
Yeah.
Like a commercial.
brand.
Yeah.
Brand commercial.
Brand commercialing. We can bring affiliations to this. That's something I'm working on too with other individuals.
Mm-hmm.
And just spreading things I post on my page is not just, the constant hustle that goes on. I'm talking about I put posts that bring aspiration to people, both men and women, because
Everybody need it.
Everybody
need it.
everybody need it. And it's one way to just, again, connect, bring in people to have a community as well, because I think a lot of people are separated nowadays.
True.
They don't have the potential to go out of their comfort zone and go out and talk for themselves, just like I'm talking right now.
Yeah.
And it's just more of that aspect, because especially the younger crowd.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have that or know what to say because they haven't been placed in that business type mindset. So to be a voice for the people who want to get their idea out there,
Yes.
that's basically what you
that's what
awesome.
I do. Yeah. I can say I started just humbly because something about me. I just like helping people out.
Mm-hmm.
That's my love language.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's my
Hey, that's his love language.
Right,
Come on.
right.
I help as much as I can,
Yeah.
as much as they're willing to help themselves too, because
Right.
know,
Much as
you-
they allow you.
yeah, because you can give somebody all the tools, and if they're not willing to take it, then why be there, right?
Yeah. Well, what I forgot to do is ask you to let the audience know how to contact you via social media.
Yeah, you guys can contact me at Hustletown Inc. That's Hustletown Inc. as an incorporation, not Inc. as in tattoos, because I've been getting confused a lot about that. You can also you can also reach me on my personal page, Alrey0405. That's ALEREY 0405. So it's, and also want to talk about something I do as my endeavor as well. I also do personal training. You can also find me at hustle.fitness832.
Wow.
So I do
It's the hustle,
it's the
baby.
hustle,
It's
baby.
the hustle that you see. Now listen, you just said personal trainer, and I just said the other day that I need to get back into. Remember, I just said I just rode the bike, and I thought I was laid out for a couple of days.
And I tried to skate with my grandkids yesterday.
right. And how'd that go?
It
Well,
went okay.
I'm 6 leaves later, but what would you say to the person that's trying to get that hustle back? Because we both had a strenuous industry that we worked with, and we had to stay physical because of the type of
work we had to do.
did.
Mhm.
But then life happens, and we start slacking a little bit. I'm speaking for me. I'm not speaking for her.
A lot of it.
So some itches came, especially with COVID. We snack eating. What would you say
Make
to
a
the
stuffed
person to
Oreo
help them
cookies.
get their hustle back in working out?
Okay, with that, I would say get yourself into a good mental frame. I think the body
Most
starts
You
with the
definitely.
just
mind.
shut me down.
Yes.
Because
Come on.
your body is like a fuel box, right, for your mind. It's if you take so much, you got to discipline your mind in order to keep going. So I would say practice some mental work. Surround yourself with individuals that can push you in that aspect.
Community.
You said
A good
that.
Mental
community.
and community.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, just having a very, because I believe having a strong mind is a strong body.
Yes.
And with that being said, yeah, get yourself good mental work. I was blessed to be in tune with a good coach.
Mhm.
I started fitness after I got out of high school. I didn't do sports. I came from a single parent household. My mom was always working. Actually, it was more of a 9-person household. When my mother came here,
You say 9 person?
9 people. So I was born in Houston in 1996. My mom is a very, very strong woman. Very strong woman. But when she came over here, she didn't really have any place to go. She already had some family members established here. And so we would move from uncle to grandma to cousin. So we finally got established out in a place called New Caney, Texas.
I've heard of
That's
that.
about 45 minutes north off of Highway 59.
Right.
And she got in tune with my auntie, her sister. She came here after my mom, and my auntie already got with her husband still to this day. And she brought my mom, my brother, and me in. And she already had 4 daughters of her own, 2 sets of twins.
Oh wow.
2 sets of twins. My auntie's a very strong woman too.
Yes, gotta be.
If you're watching this, yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
And
Shout out.
we,
we like this.
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we came in not prison household because where I'm from, we understand struggle more than anything.
Yeah.
My mother's from Mexico City, to the capital of Mexico. It's a very, very humbling place, if you will. There's a lot
Good way to
of
see it.
very humbling. She comes from a very tough background, and honestly, without my mom, I wouldn't be the man I am today.
Yeah.
You know, and so yeah, we were raised in a 9-person household, and I can say it was quite an adventure.
I bet it was.
Quite an
Never
adventure.
dull moment, I bet.
Never a dull moment. Something about us, and I'm just speaking personally for Mexicans, we're the ones that tend to laugh at our misfortunes.
You say laugh.
Laugh.
You can't elaborate on that?
I can. So people from Mexico City, they're called Chilangos. It's like Houstonians, if you will.
Mhm.
You know, We're
What
our
you
own
call it?
people.
Uh-huh.
We're the ones that think. Can I cuss in here?
Yeah.
We think we're the shit
Yeah.
because we are.
Yeah.
And we have a very strong confidence in that, and we tend to laugh at our misfortunes because even though we came from a very impoverished background, we grow very poor, we still laugh at those things. I think it's the little things in life
Yeah.
that you ground yourself in gratitude for.
And you appreciate those
You
times.
appreciate
Yeah.
those times.
And
Those
you
are
don't-
memories,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that build you
Yeah.
and create the framework of who you are.
And sometimes you do look back and laugh at those times.
Oh, we have moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I
And,
mean.
and
when I
those are
laugh.
some of the most, now when you look back at it, those are some of the most funniest times.
That
in
build
life.
you.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I can tell you one thing: I met a lot of people in my life, a lot of rich, a lot of poor people.
Hmm.
I think it's the poor people that laugh the richest.
Yeah.
Because they appreciate it.
Because they appreciate it. And
not only that, they hold on to the memory
memories.
that makes it rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think I strongly believe if you're born into a wealthy family, you will not appreciate that stuff that you have
Most
because
definitely.
you were never in that position.
you was never, you didn't have to work for it. It was given to you.
I think each level of whether it's poverty, medium, or high rich, they have their own struggles.
Yeah.
So I think they have their own struggles. Now, would I compare it to other people's struggles? No, probably not to that. But each level has its own type of struggle.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody's pain it's just the same as somebody else's pain.
Well, I think, and I think that rich people, like rich people, don't know how to deal with not rich people's pain. They don't know how to deal with the struggles. You know
No.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's why some of them commit suicide. They don't know how to deal with not having. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to cope with it.
I think I don't know. I don't know. I guess, but maybe I just think that's a mindset.
Yeah, it's
it's
a mindset.
just-
They
yeah,
don't know
it's
how to
just
cope with not having.
Well, when we talk about coping, everybody copes with things different.
Mhm.
So I think that's an individualized, my opinion,
Yeah.
an individualized mindset, because it could be the simplest things that'll make me go over the edge that won't make you go over the edge.
Kind of
Or
like
you
the
go over
kind of like the
edge.
movie Trading Places.
But then sometimes we say if you were in my shoe that you'll understand how I walk or the different miles. I just think that just people, it's the mindset of the individual, because I could say I'm not over there where I can see people struggling just to get a meal, but I can understand it because when I see it, I want to feed everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so I think it's an individualized mindset.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It very much is. Not everybody has the fortune to have a very strong
Empathy or
mind.
sympathy. Everybody
Yeah.
don't hold the empathy for situations.
But see,
like
people like you and I and Hustletown, we may not be rich, like rich people. We're more prone to feed the hungry. And
Yeah.
some people that are really rich, they would pass them up. Like, ew. You know what I'm saying?
Individualized.
Individualized. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Some of them won't.
Yeah.
And it's sad but true.
Yeah, just like you have some who been in the struggle,
Yeah.
make it, and still won't give back to the struggle.
And they
Yeah.
forget.
Because they forget, or they just choose not to.
Yeah,
So
They forget where they come from.
right. So that's why I say individualized, because
Yeah.
you have some people who say I never forget it. They give
They
plenty
give
back.
back, yeah.
So individualized.
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely, when we say I don't think you could be in the moment with that person,
Yeah.
but it takes that empathy to be able to empathize with
Yeah.
what they're going through. I
Yeah.
can't say we've been through, just like people say, well, if you lost a parent, you can't tell me about how to feel
How to
about
feel,
a parent,
yeah, because
but
you
we can
didn't lose
empathize
Yeah.
with you losing a parent.
parent.
I can't
or a child.
tell
yeah.
you how to feel or when to get over, but I
Yeah.
can empathize with
Yeah.
For sure. That's
Yeah.
Basic human.
Human
Behavior.
you.
nature.
Elements of
Yeah.
behavior. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So what would you tell a person, because I'm fascinated, just like Miss Nikki, when you said 6 months, I'm fascinated. So what would you tell an individual that's saying, okay, I want to do this. This is what's in my mind and I'm going to do it. And for you to build it where you are right now in 6 months is astounding, because
Yeah.
sometimes it takes a person from 0 to 3 years just to get their name out there and what their reputation is. So what would you tell that person that's starting from scratch, trying to get a business and trying to grow it to where you are in the short amount of time that you have done it?
Okay, I would say get out of your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Be used to not being comfortable. I started with my vision, and I went and did it. I would say, don't overthink it.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. Let God guide you in those directions.
Most definitely.
Because honestly, I just had a camera. I had to go with my words, and I let that up to God. And whether it's me pointing my camera at a certain image, or a video, or somebody,
Right.
so it's been that clear picture in my head. Again, I can say I've been blessed to have a good foundation for myself, and to be able to overcome what I've overcame in my life with my family. Statistically speaking, a lot of people that are born in my situation, meaning being born without a father, statistically saying we won't amount to anything. Well, I'm here to tell you guys right in front of this camera that
Come on here.
I'm
You
not a
gotta give
statistic.
testimony.
Yes.
I did it, and I can say the drive that gave me that aspiration to do it was
Yeah.
something higher above me.
Come
Yeah.
on here. Yeah. Yeah.
And I do think you should think about yourself, be selfish in some sort of way.
So good.
But everything that has ever came good out of my life
Mm-hmm.
has been from the benefit of helping other people.
Yes.
Right. Serving. And you said something. Get out of your comfort zone.
Yes,
Because when you're uncomfortable is when you're gonna do the most.
you're gonna grow.
Right.
No one ever grew from being in the same place at the same time, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
No, I'm sure when you started this right here, you weren't comfortable with it, but you went and did it.
And you know what? It's mine. I'm like you. It started as a hobby.
Honestly,
and now,
did.
yeah, it started as a hobby. You know, I was just in the my godson, my nephew. He had a studio, the King Life Studio, and I was just in the studio, and you know, I was my son's manager. But I'm still my son's manager, and it was just a hobby. You know what I'm saying? And I just started doing events for them, and so what I started doing is I just started doing events for up and coming artists, so that they could, you know, do a platform. And then whenever he would have shows, or I would put together shows and ask them to do shows, I just started putting up and coming artists on the shows. You know what I'm saying? So that they can open for him. You know what I'm saying? To open for my son, and they just all of a sudden I became CEO of Bad and Bougie Entertainment. Now we had the talk shows. I have I have two. I have the Boss Woman of Houston. I have Ear Hustle TV. I have 2 fragrance lines, and
look at that. All just started just because
in 3
you wanted
years,
help.
just because, just out of helping.
Look at that. See?
Yeah.
So get out of your comfort zone. I would also say learn how to communicate your words a lot. I was a very advocate reader when I was younger. Still a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do a whole lot of reading now. I just go off with what I know, and
I read a lot.
and I read audio, and I listen to
had
audiobooks.
to read a lot.
I didn't have
Well, you did the lesson plans. You were captain. You were the you at the academy. You were the instructor. So you know.
I
what I'm saying?
developed curriculum.
Yeah, you develop. So you.
I think I took a niche in researching. But I read a lot. When I tell you I read a lot, I probably go through at least like probably 60 books a year.
Good.
And then too, while me going to school, I had to do that. But I feel like reading expounds your vocabulary and your understanding to where words that you would normally use, you find yourself using because you have read it before in the sentence context that is used for.
Right.
So
just like the prime example, I was actually watching, I was live with Homeboy before me, and I can kind of tell he had a hard time trying to communicate his words. Simply because, well, maybe because he didn't have the proper knowledge when he was younger. And it happens. It happens. You know, tends to happen, right? It's okay. You learn.
And we didn't know. It was just I didn't know. We didn't know how to. I don't know.
you
How to
know
communicate.
that's well. I would say that it was one of those moments that we just didn't want to make the situation any
Awkward.
uncomfortable
Yeah.
or awkward. It's best to probably share that information off the camera to
Mhm.
help build them up.
Yeah.
With the interview process, because when you be in an interview, you want the audience to know who you are,
Exactly.
and the focus needs to be on the person that we're interviewing out. I just
Yeah,
I
and
stopped.
At least you're honest.
And
At least
Oh,
you're
I'm
honest.
honest.
There you
I'm very
go.
honest. I
yeah,
tell
Got
you
to.
out of
and
it.
so I was kind of looking. It was making eye contact. Well, it was just kind of awkward, and it was just
He got a
awkward.
little offended.
Yeah, and he did, and it
Yeah.
wasn't. I wasn't trying to make him offended. I was just trying to make him aware that you never know who's. It didn't even have to be us. It could have just been somebody like, okay, let me see if he freestyle, he may be somebody that I can grab
Okay.
hold to.
And when you grow, like I don't remember which one of y'all said it, but when you grow, constructive criticism is not an attack.
Mhm.
This is what people need to understand. It is something that helps you develop. You take what you learn from it, and it's the delivery of how it's given to.
Yeah.
And you take that and you learn from it and you develop from it. You take what you did like about it and you take what you don't like about it, and then you develop yourself accordingly.
Mhm.
So the next time you're presented in that same situation, you know how to handle yourself a whole lot better.
Well, I think the mood changed because I think we all kind of was thrown off at the beginning when the individual
But
came.
we should have been better. We
Well,
should
we
have gained control of that situation. But next time
we'll just lock the door because
It's trial and error, right?
It's
Yeah,
trial,
it's
and,
trial
error.
and error.
Life is trial and error.
life is trial
Business
and error.
is trial and error.
But
And, it's a learning lesson for everybody.
Exactly. And you have to take it as such, like just what you said, constructive criticism. I see a lot of people don't take that, especially
Yeah.
me being in the music scene as well,
Mhm.
promoting artists. I can just tell you, some are made to be artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you because I think anybody can rap to you, right?
Mhm.
Anybody can rap,
Mhm.
but it takes a true artist
Mhm.
to really
Yeah.
speak on it.
Yes.
I know you're a big component of Flick.
This my nephew. Yeah. So.
Look at that.
Mhm.
He had a way to really
Mhm.
bring out a message through his words and through his
Mhm.
lyricism. He
Mhm.
wasn't just a normal rapper.
Mhm.
He was
Mhm.
a lyricist,
Yeah.
an artist.
So I'm kind of curious. Tell me about your necklace.
My necklace right here.
Yes.
It is through a saint, a Catholic saint. It is to believe when you die and you're in good graces with God, you will be pulled out of purgatory on a Saturday.
You'll be who?
Pulled out of purgatory.
Pulled out of purgatory because the Catholics believe where there's little niches,
For waiting.
you know. So to the
That's
afterlife,
interesting.
yeah. So that's just also wear it as my good luck charm.
Oh.
And yeah, protects me
I
when
knew
I
it was
rock.
unique. And
Yeah.
I like unique. I tell you, I be watching.
Yeah,
everything.
because when I can't see it over there, but she
I can tell you the tats, where it's at, how you look, what you said, a chip
Yeah.
on your tooth, whatever it is. I can tell you
Yeah.
because I'm that
Yeah.
observant.
I'm
Okay.
Pinky and she's the brain. So.
I see it. I see it.
Yeah, I'm
I see it.
Pinky and she's the brain. You have to see us behind the scene. We're hilarious. You have to see us behind the scenes.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
so-
I'm intrigued with you.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but so you're a personal trainer, you're a promoter.
So I'm a personal trainer. I'm a promoter. My primary job, though, is I do remodeling. I work out in Conroe, Texas.
They hustle really.
Yeah, yeah. I got introduced to it I always had family members who did it.
Mhm.
But one of them mainly that propelled me was an uncle of mine when I was younger. He would take me to work with him, and I can say I learned a lot from him. He is just that type of man that just works.
Mhm.
He's the type of man that works, and he distilled good morals in me.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't have a father figure.
Yeah.
I didn't have a father, but I had father figures.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
he was one of them.
Yeah.
And so his son, actually, my cousin,
Mhm.
is the one I work with.
Yeah.
God is strategic like that.
Yes.
Something like
Yes.
that, right? It's
Yeah,
crazy.
God
Yeah.
is strategic
Very.
to where whatever you lack it, he'll still fill.
Still feeling it.
Yeah.
He's strategic.
For sure.
Mhm.
And I take pride in what I do with
Mhm.
that type of work
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
not only did it show me how to work with my hands,
Mhm.
told me how to
You
have a
gotta
good work
think.
ethic.
You have to start
Good
with your
work ethic, but you
mind,
have to
with your
think,
mind,
and you
yeah.
have to be aware.
Yeah.
So construction, you have to think, you have to be aware, you have to
Mhm.
know your numbers.
Mhm.
So if you didn't pay attention in school, you got to know the right cuts, you got
Yeah.
to know the right
Yeah.
angles,
You gotta measure it twice.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then to show up time and time after that, and that hard work, I call it hard labor for me, because
Mhm.
just nailing a nail, I'll be like hanging a picture frame, I'll be like, ooh, I need to take me a 2-week break. But so I'm just saying that to show up, to of just showing up for something tedious like that,
Mhm.
because
Oh, yeah.
and I admire you. I will sit here and tell you, I
Mhm.
admire you to take something from scratch and an idea
Mhm.
in 6 months and do that, and to be
Mhm.
able to cultivate everything else that
Everything
you
that you
do to make your streams of income
For sure.
and build you who you are.
Yeah, that's mostly what has happened in the past year and a half with that. Yeah, it built me very much up. Just like you said, there's days that it's tedious work.
Whew.
But I have a good mentor. He really distills that
And that's
upon
very important.
both my brother and I, because my brother works with me too.
Aw.
So we have a good foundation of what it means to work hard. That's honestly what propelled me everything that I'm doing now. Because I can tell you, I didn't have the best work ethic when I was younger.
Mhm.
Things I would see as difficult, I would shy away from,
Mhm.
just
A lot of
because.
people still
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, and I'm here to say that again, get comfortable being uncomfortable, because that is what's gonna make
You
you.
said something. We said that. Mhm. Get
And,
comfortable being uncomfortable.
That's the topic, huh?
Mhm.
Get uncomfortable, be uncomfortable. Yeah, that should be the
Yeah.
topic right there.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is something that really put me into the position I am. I owe all that to the work that I've done, also from my mother, because she's also a very hardworking woman. She still
Yeah.
works to this day, and reason why I'm doing this too is to eventually get her out of that.
Come
Yeah.
come
Come
through.
on.
Eventually.
Yes.
Yeah.
My
Which
children, if you watching
will
that,
happen.
come through.
Yes.
For sure.
That's good.
Yeah, she worked hard all her life to
Yeah.
give me what I have, and the only thing I can do in return is do the same.
Amen.
Retire her.
Yep, very much
Yeah.
soon. It's gonna happen, Mama.
It's gonna happen.
It's
Mr.
gonna
Mom.
happen. We're gonna be praying with him. It's gonna happen, Mom.
And yeah, so that propelled me into my endeavors. Hustle Fitness now, 832. If you guys are wanting to get into that, and
Give the address. Give the address and
oh yeah, find my personal training at hustle.fitness832, and that is one of my endeavors. Also, something I'm working on too, and it's very going on around the world, and well, mostly in the western side of the world, is to also motivate young men.
Oh man.
Motivate
Yes.
young men, because I think there is a very much lack of male role models out there in the world, and I mean positive role models. I mean, I get the rappers and all that, yeah, and they're doing something,
Mhm.
but to be honest, it's one of those things like to be an outstanding man,
Mhm.
you have to have guidance from another network of men.
Mhm. Shout out to Smurfzilla because he's also another mentor.
And also, what's soccer?
Oh yeah, my boy. I want some and some more, Eduardo.
It all and then some.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like,
Eduardo.
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I saw him on y'all's
Also,
interview.
and the other one that we prayed with,
Will?
Will.
Yeah.
So I think that collab with all of them would be
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
That'll be something.
And you know what? Back on the fitness thing, you know how we used to have to stay for 20 years, over 20 years, we had to stay fit. And I was off my game because, you know, with the COVID, I was off. And I thought I was still fit. And I tried to skate yesterday with my grandkids because I was like, I'm the skate queen. Girl,
I feel.
I was thirsty. I hit that curve, baby, and I was thirsty. I was like, I was skating like this here, baby. I thought I was gonna get out there, but I was like, put on rock skate, roll, bounce, girl. I couldn't rock skate, roll, or bounce.
That's a whole workout.
Girl,
Skating is a
my
whole workout.
thighs was hurting, and I was like, oh my god. And you know, I just knew I was gonna get out there, and my daughter was laughing so hard. I was like, I thought I was really the skate queen. So I do need it. You know, I still look fit, but I'm not as fit as I thought I was.
Well, just in the words of my mentor, Josh Bryant, he is also a creator of a brand called Jailhouse Strong.
Mhm.
He's actually the one that inspired me to get my personal trainer certification because his whole life revolved around strength. He was 21 when he bench pressed 600 pounds. And throughout that, he always did things with strength training. He always surrounded himself with strength. That was his purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And to this day, now he trains top level athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And his thing is his brand, Jailhouse Strong, is started with. I initially read the book because he wrote a book about it.
Wow.
It was back when I was working as a bouncer, as a matter of fact, out at a bar. I currently I had lived in DC for some time, Washington DC, and I was a bouncer there. You know, young, frail, didn't really know much until a bouncer came up to me like, "Hey, man, I see that you work out from time to time." Well, yeah, I do. Well, how would you like to take it to the next level? He introduced me to this book, Jailhouse Strong. And
Jailhouse Strong.
Jailhouse Strong,
I picked up on the name.
and the premise to it is Josh Bryan would interview inmates, people in the penitentiary system, in the correction
we did
system.
that over 20 years.
Yeah, and how inmates would stay physically strong without
we
no
used
use,
to have to fight with them.
without the use of equipment, without the use of any type of good nutrition inside jail cells. Because let's be honest here, I think all the food's crap in there. And how a prisoner can go from being incarcerated in prison and to send themselves free with a strong body, and it all starts from somewhere, right? And one of those things that he that recommends is mindfulness training.
I was just
being
gonna
part of
say
your
that
mind,
you have to be mentally strong.
With everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
To be
With
mentally
everything.
and physically
But
Before
strong.
you can initiate anything.
That's
in
just the
your
premise
But
of
my
what it
mentally
is.
and my physically strong is not lining up.
'Cause in my mind, I can do
So
it.
that's what I'm trying to get at. We all start somewhere, whether just your own body weight, start doing push-ups, guys.
Well,
Start
we
doing
used
squats,
to do the push-ups, squats, and all that. We had to do it for 20 years.
There you go. Redo it again. Just because you got to redo it again doesn't mean it's going to
Mega
not
stuff
serve.
Oreo cookies.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah, okay.
The COVID just didn't took off.
I know
I'm
that
have to stop blaming COVID
when
and
I
just
mind,
got on head and just.
when people really want to do something, they're gonna do it.
Exactly.
That's
I
no
just
no
got
excuses.
lazy.
We're
Yeah,
just
I
gonna
got
do
lazy.
it.
I just got on here and blame it
Yeah.
on the mega stuff, not the regular, the mega stuff. I don't pass the double stuff. I'm on the mega stuff Oreo cookies.
Oh Lord, the
Girl,
thick cream
yeah.
filling. So what? Before we end,
Okay.
what would you tell your audience or future people concerning entrepreneurship, concerning social life, being that mentor for someone? What would you like to share? Your most pivotal moment or transitional change? What would you like to tell somebody to inspire them?
Yeah, because you are super awesome.
Yeah,
No.
you're pretty dope.
Well, thank you, ladies. I appreciate that. I really do.
You're welcome.
I think it would be just believe in yourself, believe in your power, believe in what God put you on this earth to do, serve other people, be a light to other people.
Yes, a light.
Be a light, because in the world we're surrounded by darkness. That's all you can be is a light.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fist bump.
Fist bump. Fist bump.
For sure.
We hate. Oops, she dropped the mic with it too. Okay, that's a boo. Ah. Don't mind us.
Please.
We can use
No,
one
no,
of
no,
the
you
things
did
that
say
you
you guys
laugh
have some good
about.
stuff. Oh, for
This is
sure.
the cut-up room.
There you go.
Oh yeah, so we hate to end it because we could talk for hours, especially when
definitely
someone intrigue us and
Yeah.
hit us on that mindset level of work, because that's what it takes basically. So I guess I really hated for it to
I
end,
know.
but
You're more than welcome to come back and share more.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you. I definitely
yeah.
will come back.
Please
yeah,
do.
with more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, with more
Absolutely.
time. So again, ladies and gentlemen that's out there watching us, this is Ear Hustle TV Podcast Live. And until next time, love, peace, and unity. Have a good one.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you, ladies. All right. I heard you guys have a very busy schedule ahead of yourselves.
Yes.
All right.